People are.
That's it.
Everybody else is over Goldilocks. All right, what's going on?
Well, I will start with your batting practice with the Cardinals. Was it as good as you made it look?
I think it was better. The only bad thing is I only got one rotation. I needed one more rotation because I really kind of got confident, but didn't quite get it out. I got it close twice, and then almost killed a guy. I was like 6 inches from taking a guy out down the left field line. I was a little early, but it was so much fun. But a big decision, I came in today, I had my Cardinals jersey, my hat, and told the team it was a very difficult and emotional decision. But I decided I'm going to stick with football. Like Kyler, I'm going to stick with football and this spring training. I'm going to leave the door open, but it was so much fun, man. I had a ball. Finally got a chance. I always thought I'd make it to the major leagues, but it was a different way. But to get a chance to go and do that and actually take BP in the middle of it, it was a little intimidating. I'm like, this is happening. I'm going to have to do this. So it was fun. It was so much fun. Had a great time. And I didn't know Coach Schilt, but he called me a week or so ago and invited me to come down, and man, I had a ball. Got to meet all those guys, and they just welcomed me in and had a great day. Got a chance to watch the game for a while, and then came back last night and back at it today. But it's good, man. A lot of fun. But day 4 in the books, and come Saturday we'll be over halfway through. So got a lot of work to get done this week.
What were your takeaways from Saturday and then today?
So we're just kind of today was a big day. Saturday was we got into full speed thud. Really got the pads on for the first time and got some good competitive work done with the pads on. And then today was the first time we got some live work. So it's kind of it's supposed to be like a 50-50 day, but it was more of a 30% live day. But we got it really good work, and I'm just trying to I want to see where these young guys are and see how they respond. They're kind of in the frying pan right now, but hey, they'll bite. And we got a long way to go. There's no question about that in some areas. But I love the effort and the willingness, and some of these guys that aren't afraid to fail. I think that's a great ingredient to have to a quality to have a chance to be successful, is just not be afraid to fail. And to keep getting back up and going again, and I've seen that in these young guys. But it's been really good. The team is coming together, and there's a really good energy out here, and there's a eagerness that I think it takes to have a chance to pull it all together.
Is there anybody that's starting to act like they want that other cornerback job?
Cornerback?
Yeah,
Kyler pulled a hamstring like a day and a half in, like second practice, I guess. So he's been out the last couple of days. Mario's doing a really nice job, and right now he's been working more with the boundary. I'll tell you, Lee Anthony's made lots of improvement. I'm really encouraged with him. It's just his body language and his demeanor. He just seems like he's more serious about trying to become a better football player, and he's still got a ways to go, but I really am encouraged with his work that he's put in. And we've worked Denzel. Denzel's a guy that we've worked at some corner as well. He gives us some versatility, and then like I said, Mario's doing a good job. Love Sheridan. Sheridan he'll bite you, and he's still a little light in the pants right now, but just football wise and instincts and just awareness on the field and how he moves, he's a smooth dude. I mean, we hit on him. He reminds me so much of Creston Butler. That's just kind of the body type right now at this stage. He'll be a good one. He'll be a good player, no doubt.
Dabo, how's the competition going at punter and kicker, and are there any dark horse candidates for either of those spots?
Well, we only got 2 kickers right now in camp, Sawdog and Potter. And the biggest thing with Potter is just becoming consistent. With the short kicks. He kicked one the other day, Saturday, kicked a 55-yarder that would have been good from 65. But then he missed a 30-yarder. So just but he was great today. He was perfect today. So we really spent our time on short field goals today, just trying to get his confidence. But he's going to be fine. And Sawicki doesn't have long range, but he's been pretty accurate from the short range. So it's really just those two. We got another guy coming, White's is coming in with Summer, so he'll enter into the competition. And then punter, Will. Really pleased with Will, and it's just kind of he finished the season strong, and he just looks like a different guy. He just looks incredibly confident. He's been very consistent. He's got all the talent in the world. The thing with Will, he's been inconsistent, but I thought the latter part of the season he really kind of just settled in. And so the biggest thing is just him putting the whole deal together, and then Aiden is same thing. Recruited him for a reason. He's got all the ability in the world. He's got pop, but consistency. Just consistency and timing. The biggest thing right now is getting our snappers figured out. Phibbs, outside of Phibbs. Phibbs has been really, really good on both. So right now, if we did both, he'd go out there and do both. But we really want to develop those other guys, whether it be Maddox, or Tyler Brown, or Tyler Lucas. So I like the guys we got, but we got some competition there. And then, but it's been mostly those two punters, and then Sawicki's punted some as well.
How the two new safeties acclimated in?
Say that again.
How the two new safeties?
Good, really good. I think Joseph and Landon. Ray's been surgery, so he's not out here practicing. But both of those guys are what we thought they'd be. Very athletic, very conscientious. Joseph is really picked it up pretty quickly. Landon is still coming. He's still got a little bit to learn, but both willing guys, and again, both of them exactly what we thought they'd be. So we really helped ourselves in the secondary with all those guys. And we'll get Jalen in here and Booth this summer to add to the group.
Coach, what about the red shirts you put on KJ Henry last year and Darnell Jeffries?
Yeah.
Those two guys are going to contribute.
Yeah. Darnell caught my eye today. I was a little disappointed with him coming in, just because I didn't think he had his body right where it needed to be. I thought he had, just was a little lighter than he needed to be. But he's kind of picked it back up, and but he caught my eye today. He really did. He's a good football player, but it's just the same thing I'd say that I said about Anthony. Just getting serious about being a great player, and taking advantage of his opportunity that he has, and he's making some progress. And then KJ is very just so athletic. He's worked really hard. He's got his body in a good spot. He's still got to get a little more strength, upper body, and a little more physical at the point of attack. But those guys are working, and very pleased with what they've done in 4 days.
Coach, have you noticed a sense of urgency with Xavier Kelly this past week?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, what an opportunity. I mean, he's Tyler Davis is the same thing. All those guys. I put Xavier Kelly, even though he's been here, he hasn't had a lot of opportunity. So I put them all in the same category. With Niles and Jordan out, and let me tell you, those two guys are doing a great job. Sometimes there's blessings in disguise, and it's a blessing in disguise probably at the end of the day for two reasons. One is it's forced Jordan and Niles to have to be leaders, and they've done a really nice job of trying to lead and coach, and because they recognize, oh boy, we got a lot of work to do, because of what's in their mind, and they recognize that, hey, their role's very different, but yet they can't practice, and so it's allowing a lot of guys to get exposed, to be coached, to have to grow quicker, to get way more reps than they would be getting, and Xavier's one of those guys. So I think he's done a nice job. He looks great. So this is some big spring for him.
Saw Garrett Williams working with Jalen Lay over here.
Yeah, Coach Williams.
Coach Williams.
He's doing a good job. Garrett's just so. I mean, he's just. You want a son, you want to be like Garrett. I mean, he's just such a neat guy. One of the most conscientious young people, just genuine and just loves his team. I mean, look at him over there. He's over there coaching Luke Price. Look at him. I just think that's so cool. Luke Price, by the way, we moved, and that guy will bite you. We got him in the right spot. He's a good football player. Would have probably been a little bit of a special teams guy, but probably not going to make it as a linebacker. And he looks different over at tight end. He's tough, he's physical, he's still very raw and fundamentally not very good. But we just moved him over there, and he's picking it up pretty quick. But I love that about Garrett. I mean, here he is, practice is over, and he's over there coaching a guy, a walk-on tight end that's trying to learn. But it's just really neat, to see him out here and taking pride in what we're asking him to do. And then we got him. We literally have him attached to Jalen Lay. They're like, I told him, they're shadows. Don't leave his sight. So because he's got a lot to learn. It's a hard position. The tight end position is really a very challenging position to learn because there's just a lot involved from pass protection, route running, blocking schemes, footwork, fundamentals. I mean, it's you name it. And Jalen is going to be something special, but it's really fast for him right now.
Did Terry Bowden show up out of the blue, or did he ask to come in? Or?
No, he asked if he could come in and just observe, and study us a little bit, and he wants to, I think, get back into just the offensive side of things, and so great having him and visiting with him, and so he'll be around here for a few practices anyway, watching.
Trevor mentioned the added notoriety and attention and everything since the national championship. Do you talk to him at all about how to deal with the attention and everything he's